Hello and welcome to another update on the Sherwood real estate market. This is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, September 10th. So as I always do here, I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you here. So looking at the active listing count here first, you can kind of see this last week, we had 9 new properties come on the market. And you can kind of see that's been very steady here on a week-by-week basis in terms of new listings. I did have a week where we got up to 18, but other than that, you can kind of see it's been very steady. I have seen a general uptick in the number of homes on the market over the past 8 weeks. We had a low of 61 homes to begin with, got up to a high of 87 homes 3 weeks ago. Last couple weeks, it's fallen back a few listings. This most recent reading is 83 homes is currently on the market in Sherwood. And then median price and the days on market for those actives, you can kind of see that got up to a high of 857. 6 weeks back, and that has fallen back to 750. It's been at 750 now for the past 3 weeks, as you can kind of see here. Days on market's kind of been cut in half. We were at 60 days as a high 6 weeks back, and you can kind of see that's fallen back to about 30 days over this last couple of weeks here for these most recent 83 homes on the market. And then moving along to pendings. So this last week I showed we had 10 properties go pending, about the same as the prior week where we had 11. And you can see that's up from kind of where it was a few weeks prior here. So we have had some increased pending activity over the past couple of weeks. And you can kind of see that that's kind of reversed the slide here a little bit. We had a high of 56 properties in pending status 7 weeks back, got down to a low of 33 3 weeks ago, but we've recovered a bit over the past couple of weeks to 43 homes are right now in pending status in Sherwood. And the median price and the days on market for those pendings, that has been generally been trending up, been a little bit volatile here. As you can kind of see, we had a low of 700,000 7 weeks back. It got clear up to over 800,000 to 810 3 weeks ago. Has fallen back for the last 2 weeks to a most recent reading at 755,000 is where we're at today. And then days on market has been on the rise. We had a low of 19 to begin with here, you can kind of see, and it's been 36, 37 days of market time for the pendings here over the past couple of weeks. And then lastly, let's look at the sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I showed we had 5 properties crossover from pending to sold this last week. That's up from the last week where we only had 2. So it was a very quiet week here 2 weeks ago in terms of closings. But when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of activity on a week-by-week basis, you can kind of see we were trending up, started off at 28, got up to 37 3 weeks back, has fallen off because of the lower numbers here over the past couple of weeks. So the most recent reading is 24 homes have closed in Sherwood over this last 4 weeks period. And then the median price, days on market for those solds, you can kind of see it's been rising a little bit here on average. We had a low of 645 to begin with. Had 1 week where it really shot up to 775, and then it came back down. The last 2 weeks has been at 688,000 here these past 2 weeks. And then days on market's been kind of gone up, and that's kind of come back down. So we were at 8 days of market time, got up to a high of 22 days, and it's kind of fallen back down to 9 days of average market time for the, again, most recent 24 homes that have sold in Sherwood. And then last thing we'll look at is the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So that, again, red bars here is the weeks of inventory, kind of measuring relative supply and demand in the market. And you can kind of see we were at around 9 weeks of inventory here to begin with, and it's been creeping up here a bit. And this last week has gotten up to just short of about 14 weeks of inventory. And that's, again, kind of the, kind of a flat level of supply, and then declining closings over the past couple of weeks has kind of driven this number up. So, it's about, 3.5 months or so of inventory, which is definitely softening here a bit, kind of getting close to more of kind of a balanced market in terms of the inventory level. The sale price as a percent of the original list price, you can see it's bouncing around here a little bit. We had a low of just under 96% and a high of just over 98%. And this last week was kind of in the middle of that at 97, a little over 97%. So, a little less than about a 3% discount is what the sellers have, had to discount to get down to their to get their property sold, I should say. So, so definitely, market is, slowing down here a bit in Sherwood, and getting to be a little more balanced. Although sellers are still, being able to get pretty close to their asking price. So, rates are still kind of in the mid sevens on a 30-year conventional loan right now. So it's certainly hadn't gotten any less expensive for buyers to buy, but they're definitely still out there looking for properties, and we'll see if that continues here. I will say once rates do head back down, and I don't know when they will, but when they do, I think we're going to see kind of a surge of demand here again once rates get low enough for people to feel good about their payment situation. So we'll see how things kind of progress throughout the year. I would imagine things are going to kind of continue to trend down in terms of activity, getting into the kind of seasonality aspect of it, but we'll keep on top of it for you. So hope that was helpful for you. As always, if I can ever answer any questions or be of any help, please don't hesitate to reach out. My phone and email address are down below this video. So let me know what I can do to help. And if you find value in these videos, really would appreciate any likes, comments, shares that you would have. Give them some love. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet here on YouTube, I really encourage you to do that. Hit that subscribe button before you leave. It's just a great way for you to stay up to date on what's happening in your local market. So hope you have a great day and week ahead, and we will see you on the next update.